Hi, this is Mo TV. My name is Shaban Mohammed. This is the platform where we get to talk about Ghana football, Ghana transfer update, the only platform where we give you the accurate information. And so, what you have to do is to subscribe on Mo TV. So, give us a subscription and then also press the notification button so that whenever there is a video from Mo, you can subscribe. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your support also those who support me, who follows on Twitter, on Facebook, and also on MoTV, on Instagram, everywhere. I say I'm grateful for your wonderful support. Kindly subscribe for me and improve the numbers so that we can give you more content in the year 2024. This is the time where we have to project our own, and that is the Ghana Premier League. Now, let's start with two signings that are likely to happen this week. Very important deals that are likely to happen. Now, Saaka Dauda to Kumasi Asante Kotoko is one big deal that is going to happen. Now, the past 2 days I've not spoken about Saaka Dauda. Now, Saaka actually scored 8 goals as a winger for Bofo Akpatano, who have been relegated. He is the captain of Bofo Akpatano. And again, he led Bofo Akpatano to the MTN FA Cup final 2023-2024 season. Of course. So if you talk about quality, Saaka Dauda has it. Now, if you are doing comparison of Saaka Dauda, if you ask me who is Saaka Dauda, if you pick Samuel Ashiabikwe of Great Olympics, he can play as a wing back, a wing forward, can also even play in the midfield. Saaka also have that quality. He can play as a wing back, wing forward, and so that is the attack, and also can be used at any other position. But he is very versatile, but always wants to operate from the left side because he's more of a left-footed player. So that is for Saaka Dauda. Now, Kotoko are looking at getting him to sign. Now, let's go into deep with regards to Saaka Dauda. Bofo requested for 200,000 Ghana cedis, that is 2 billion old currency, whilst Kotoko are ready to pay 150,000, and so that is the amount of money Kotoko are willing to pay and have agreed to pay to Bibiani, to Bofo Akpatano. Yes, that is the agreement. Now, what is happening is that Bofo would agree and have agreed with that deal. That is the 150,000. And personal terms between Saaka Dauda and also Asante Kotoko have been agreed. Left with exchange of documents, final documents. Then Saaka Dauda would sign a contract with Asante Kotoko. And so we know Kotoko have 2 Sudanese players in there, one Congolese, and that's making a 3-man now. Entry 4, and then Elvis Chiba for 5. So you are looking at making their 6th signing. The 6th signing would be Saaka Dauda from Bofo Akpatano. What makes it more interesting is that Saaka Dauda wants to play for Kotoko. Because at a point in time, Karela were ready to pay 200,000. Gold Stars were ready to pay. Let's not forget that Gold Stars has already signed Bofo Akpatano goalkeeper Emmanuel Ankrah. So it means that Gold Stars are in for business. But then Saaka said no. He wants to focus on Kotoko because that is the team that showed interest for the first time. And so he cannot do without them. And so Saaka pledged to play for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And so it is a done deal. We'll have Saaka Dauda playing for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Medical is expected to be done this week. Then the player will sign a permanent contract with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, let's talk about Emmanuel Ankrah. Emmanuel Ankrah is Bofo Akpatano's centre back, and the course of the week, I think last week, Kotoko showed interest. They were chasing for the deal, and in Sotreman were chasing for the deal. Gold Stars were chasing for the deal. Karela were chasing for the deal. Now, it is almost at the final end of the issues. What is happening? Emmanuel Ankrah and Sotreman have agreed personal terms. Now, at a point in time, Emmanuel Ankrah agreed personal terms with Kotoko, but the deal failed because whatever Bofo were demanding. It was a challenge to get from the other teams. But for now, Nsoatreman needs Ankrah for Africa, and so they've made contact and they are far advanced. And I can tell you per today that it is almost done for Nsoatreman to secure the signature of the centre back, Emmanuel Ankrah. He also led his side to the MTN FA Cup final. Ankrah was a delight to watch, and so that is something with regards to Emmanuel Ankrah, who is a centre back of Bofakatana. And so the deal is finally set, and then Ankrah will become a player of Nsoatreman Football Club. So, of course, we are going to see with Isaka Mohammed, Foster Petogba, and all that in the squad. So, Ankrah, once upon a time chased by a lot of teams, including one big club, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, has opted to play for Nsoatreman ahead of the 2024-2025 Ghana Premier League. And we'll be waiting for the official announcement from the teams. Now, let's move away from the Ankrah Saaka issue, and then let's look at Benjamin Tsivanyo. So Tsivanyo was actually one of the key players in 2023. He was part of the U17 squad that traveled, and he was a delight to watch, honestly. That is Benjamin Tsivanyo. He was one young player that we expected to get to his highest height in terms of football. Now, what is happening is that the young player joined Accra Great Olympics last season. And because of U17 campaign and all that, in the first round, he missed some couple of games. In the second round, getting to the latter part, he rejoined the team. So, of course, he had the opportunity to play. He made his debut against Asante Kotoko at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, I remember, where Great Olympics recorded 1-0 victory. Now, this is what is happening. This is the current update. And so Nsoatreman have shown interest, and they are far advanced to grab the signature of the 17-year-old, I think 16-year-old Benjamin Tsivanyo, 16-year-old Benjamin Tsivanyo, and the captain of the Black Starlets, the U17 team. And Nsoatreman are almost securing the signature of the player. Then Tsivanyo will become their player. Then I'm looking at it in this perspective. And Nsoatreman are signing young players. They are signing a lot of young players. Yes, plenty young players. Foster is one, another player is in there, and then they have their current player also joining. Now, if you pick the entire Nsoatreman squad, people are of the view that this team cannot participate in Africa. I said, no. You can use a young players, build around young players, and they will justify. It's just like Dreams FC, who used a young team, with the exception of goalkeeper John Entry, the striker John Entry. Everybody was young, but they managed to grind the results to the semi-final, second leg of the CAF Confederations Cup. So, Nsoatreman are also in the market, but they are focused on the young players, very young, and so we are looking at what they come out with ahead of the season. Now, let's talk about Enoch Morrison. Read on a lot of portal that Enoch Morrison's deal to Hartlepool is off. No, the deal is on. The deal is on. Like I said, the deal is on. The deal is on. So it is not over yet. Enoch Morrison is being chased by Hartlepool, and they want him to sign a permanent deal. I'm sure there are one or two hitches that is delaying the deal, but yes, he wants to play for Hartlepool. Yes, he wants to play. So that is some of the information coming around the league. We'll talk about a lot of things. We'll even talk about Heart and Kotoko, Super Clash, and all that. This platform is not just for transfers alone. We'll have a lot of segments. We'll talk about everything, including health. We are going to give you every details. Thank you for sticking with us. My name is Shaban Mohammed. Subscribe to Mo TV on YouTube, Facebook, I'm Shaban Mohammed, Mo TV. Again, on Twitter, I'm Mo TV and all that. And then on Instagram, at Authentic Mo Shaban. So let's interact, build our game, take it to the higher heights. Thank you. Bye bye.